Hello there guys, welcome back to another video. Inside today's video is another Guesty news episode. So, I'm sorry I've been gone for like a month. I've been sort of dealing with the end of school, but summer's coming up, so hopefully there's going to be some more videos. There's going to be a ton of stuff coming to Guesty really soon. And you'll see in I guess some of the news in just a minute that Chapter 10 is actually coming out in maybe 2 weeks, possibly 2 weeks. So, some pretty cool news, but today there's going to be a lot of news about the Chapter 9 secret ending, which you can see on the screen right now, and there's going to be, I think, 2 new knife crates inside of the new spring update and just Chapter 9 secret ending update, I guess. And the crates inside of this look amazing. Some other more news coming up inside of this video is we're going to be showing off the 2 new replacements, which is 1 knife, 1 skin, of the Royal, or like the raffle prize. So if you're inside of the NK Discord server, you can get this. If you nitro boost the server, you have a chance of getting this weapon called Royal. It is one of the rarest weapons in the entire game, and it has a huge demand. It is a really high demand. But since there's almost maybe even more than 12 at this point, they're going to be replacing it with a skin that George made and a knife that Excellent made. And they look amazing. I'll be showing them off in just a second. And then we also have some Easter skins coming up, so that is very cool. But yeah, so let's get into the Chapter 9 secret ending news first off. So here is the, I guess like the oldest tweet about the Chapter 9 secret ending. This was, I think, from April 18th, so almost exactly a month ago. So it says, soon, I didn't think I would oof like this, Chapter 9 secret ending. So, pretty cool. I thought it was, whenever I first saw this, if you actually look, here, let me get a nice zoom in on this. I'm pretty sure there's Nappy in the background. I think that's Tanky in the middle. I don't really know about the others. I see Nappy, Tanky, maybe one of them's 40. I don't really know. Maybe one of them could even be Jason. I really don't know, to be honest. Alrighty, so the next part is pretty exciting. Nahid has revealed the Tanky Skin right here. Let me get a nice zoom in on this. So he said, who's ready for the Guesty secret ending? Verse 15, so there's only going to be 15 of the skin. Who unlock the ending get a limited quantity Tanky Skin. So this skin will be very rare. Almost as rare as Last Stand Papa. So this looks really sick, and I'm guessing it's gonna have its own idle animation, maybe kill animation, walking animation, kill sound effect, whatever. But it looks amazing. I love that he's riding on the tank, so it looks very sick. So inside one of the comments for this, he actually said, the secret ending will officially be a puzzle, not triggered by a random chance. So I'm kind of happy about that, because the random chance like secret skins get a bit annoying at times, but they're still fun to find. But I'd love to have puzzles from time to time. So we're finally getting a puzzle ending, so that is pretty cool. Then the last tweet that he has posted about the Chapter 9 secret ending is, I didn't think I would oof like this. And then it shows this, looks like it's like a guest and a bacon hair, because it looks like he's wearing bacon hair, like a bacon hair beard, but I don't see any bacon hair on him. Maybe it's like a past bacon hair, as one of the comments says. And he also has a scar on his face, and he almost looks like a captain, to be honest. Maybe like maybe worked inside the military for the Bacon Army from the past, then he got turned into a guest, or maybe it's the other way around or something. But this is probably a prequel to the Chapter 9, so I'm guessing it's going to show the backstory of like Nappy, 40, Jason, all them, which I'm super excited about, because those characters are super interesting. Alrighty, so let's get into the update itself, like not just the ending about it. So there is going to be 4 new crates inside of this update. 2 are knife crates, so that is pretty cool. But here's what Nahid said inside the NK Discord server. So he's talking about the update, the spring update / Chapter 9 secret ending update. Coin crate plus secret skin. Pretty hyped about. Actually, no, there's only going to be 3 crates. 3 crates. I thought they almost thought it said secret crate for some reason. So coin crate, secret skin, gem crate, and weapon gem crate. So 2 weapon crates, which I'm going to show off in just a second. And then 1 secret skin, which is Tanky, and then a gem crate, which I'm guessing is the skin crate, and then maybe it's like I know there's going to be multiple coin crates, and then there's going to be a weapon gem crate. So it's getting kind of confusing, but I'll explain it in just a second. Then he also said plus a secret ending. And then here's what I said at the beginning of this video. Chapter 9 in 2 weeks. So it's possibly coming out in 2 weeks. So don't I would not trust this because sometimes they get delayed, which is okay. The longer they are, the longer they take, but it's the more polished they're gonna be. So pretty epic. But expect some more trolling for this secret ending. So that sounds kind of interesting, not gonna lie. And then also, huge thank you to GeorgeTheDud for showing me all this weapon crate stuff and information. He also showed some of the skins that he's getting inside of this update. So there will be 2 knife crates, as I said, and then I said Pog. And he said egg hunt knife crate, which I'm super excited about. I love egg hunts, and I'm really, really sad that Roblox removed them. I don't know why they did that still. And then a limited knife crate number 3. So very epic. And then this limited knife crate number 3 is going to be a spring crate, by the way. So this is limited knife crate number 3. It's a part St. Patrick's Day and Easter and spring themed. So holy crap. Okay, let me just go by one on these knives. So the first common one, it looks like a 4-leaf clover knife, which I think looks pretty clean. And then the second looks like an Easter egg, like pattern knife, which looks pretty cool. The third one, I don't actually know what it is. I think it's a coin. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a coin, but at first, whenever I first saw it, I thought it was a waffle or like a pancake or something. I don't know why. The fourth one, it looks like a pumpkin. I don't know why. It like has that like pumpkin pattern, but I know it's something. It could be a hay bale. I don't know. Maybe like a sunflower, something like that. I don't really know. But George, you may have to correct me inside the comments on what that one is. The first uncommon one, which is one of my favorites actually, it is a leprechaun, like half of a leprechaun. I'm guessing the other side's on the other side of the knife. The second uncommon, this might be my favorite one out of all of them, except for the godly. Maybe like, actually, no, maybe my third favorite one. Not gonna lie. Because my first one might be the leprechaun, or my second one might be the leprechaun, but the third one is this little rabbit, this little Easter bunny rabbit, which I really like. And then the third knife in the uncommons area, it looks to be like a gold, just like pure gold knife, but it may be like honey or something. I don't really know. And then the only rare knife inside of this crate looks to be a tulip or something, or some type of flower. And I kind of like that there's like vines on like the handle of the knife. It looks really, really cool. The first legendary is, it looks like honeycombs with like a little bee pattern at the bottom, which I really like. And the second legendary, it's like a rainbow pattern coming out of like a pot of gold, which I think it looks really, really cool, and like the design on the handle looks really, really sick. And then here we go, the godly. So it's a St. Patrick's Day themed godly, which I think is sick. I've always wanted a St. Patrick's Day knife inside of the game, and George really outdid himself because he actually made all the knives inside of his crate and all the knives inside of the Akon crate, which you'll see in just a second. But this literally looks so sick, and then it also has like little particles. You can see it in like, there's like little yellow, what do you call it? 4-leaf clovers that are like coming out of it. I think that looks really, really sick. But yeah, that's the I guess limited knife crate 3. And then the godly's name, by the way, is Luck O Scythe, which it looks like this. I guess like a closer up of it, which you just saw. And then here's the coin version of Luck O Scythe named Unlucky Day. I think this looks sick, and it also has 13 in the middle, which I really, really like since that's an unlucky day. But yeah, I just love the switch on the colors. Alright, so this is the egg hunt knife crate based off of the past egg hunts, which I think this looks sick. The first commons, let's just go through all these. The first commons looks to be some type of like galaxy I'm pretty sure all of these are based off of eggs, so I only recognize the godlies, not gonna lie, and like the devious one and like the second one in the rares. The second common looks to be like a checkered pattern. The first uncommon, it looks almost like ice and like a snowflake or something. The second uncommon, I don't actually know what that is, not gonna lie, it's really hard to see. The first rare, it looks to be almost like shattered glass. I don't think that's what it is, but it almost looks like it. The second one is based off of the, I think it's the devious, I don't think it's the devious egg, it's called something else, starts with a D. But it looks really, really sick. That might be one of my favorites. That's like a regular knife inside of this crate. The third rare, I cannot remember the name of this egg. It's one of my favorite eggs, but I literally cannot remember it. It has like a top hat, I believe. But it has the little like I guess okay face, I guess. And then the legendaries, they all look the same pretty much with this like, I don't even know what you'd call it. It's like a gold, and then it has a color on the side, and there's like little X's on them. I think it looks pretty cool, and there's red, blue, and green, obviously. Alright, then the godly. So this first one right here, he put the names, which I'm probably not going to show off right now, but Developer Scrambler is the first godly, which I think looks sick. It might be one of my favorites. And then the second one, which is my favorite, the Video Stars Scrambler. I think it looks sick. And then the third one, the Developer Scrambler. So the Developer Scrambler, I think it looks pretty cool. Like it has I like that egg-like design, but it looks a bit off to me, not gonna lie. Or just like it's like a little closer look at him. Alright. So now let's get into what I think some of the traders are really going to love. So the NK Studio Discord server raffle prize royal is being replaced by 2 new raffle prizes, 1 skin and 1 knife, like I said at the beginning of the video. So this is the knife made by Excellent. This knife's called Royal 2, by the way. I think it looks sick. Like, I really love the wings. I love the design on the blade. The handle looks sick. I just really like this like gold aesthetic and like gold and black aesthetic that it's going for. It looks really sick. And then like the bottom of the handle, I can't remember what you call it on a sword. I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring. I should know this, but so I don't really know what it's called, but it has like that diamond look to it. And then this is the skin right here. This might be one of my favorite skins, not gonna lie. And I might be looking out for this one because it looks really sick. All right, so it is called Champion of Auras. I really don't know how to say that, not gonna lie. It's a very weird name, but I'm guessing I think it's the name of a Dominus or this helmet. I cannot remember. But yeah, so this is another skin getting added that's made by GeorgeTheDud, and it is called Zapple. It is like an electric apple with like a pixelated theme. I thought this was a knife at first, but then I looked into it and it's actually a skin. I thought that like the blade was like an arrow. Like no, that's lightning, not an arrow. I thought the blade was gonna be like the beginning of the lightning, I guess on the right. I don't know why I thought that. But yeah, so also, Sinister S and Monster Chopper are finally getting redesigned. So, Sinister S redesign looks sick. Seriously looks sick. I love like the flame effects. I wonder how that's going to work with the other effects that already have flames. Maybe they're going to like merge together or something. I don't know how that's going to look. Especially since we already have a flame effect. So maybe it's like just going to be like a full... It's gonna be like a bonfire or something. I don't know. But like I said before, I sadly don't have an image. Actually, I did not even say that. I actually don't have an image of the Monster Chopper redesign. But here's a description George gave it. I don't have a picture of Monster Chopper's redesign, but it's darker and the eye glows now. If you haven't seen Monster Chopper, it's like a green axe. And there's like a eye in the middle, so it's actually going to be glowing now, so that's pretty cool. And then this is another one of George's skins that is getting added as possibly a bundle. So it's called Hard Boiled. I do not know what it looks like in game right now, so I just used the image that whenever he was working on the skin. This is like the concept that he gave it. But yeah, I think it looks sick. This is one of my favorite skins that, like, out of all the community creations that I've seen people make out of this spring, I think this might be one of my favorites. It literally just looks sick. It's like a heavy metal egg, and I kind of like the name Hard Boiled. It's very clever. And then if that knife is actually coming, the egg cracker and the eggerite strike, it's like a meteorite strike, but it's an eggerite strike. So I've heard that those might actually be the effect and the knife. So this is what he said. It's very likely to be a bundle since Jixxio asked for everything, including the effect. It's a reskin of the meteorite strike. So it's a reskin of the meteorite strike effect if you have not already seen it. I think it was one of the more recent bundles, I believe, that had the meteorite strike. I cannot remember. I think that might be Matt Dusick. So I don't actually know, to be honest. Alright, so the final news for today. So Nahid said that the update might be delayed till tomorrow because Roblox Studio is being buggy again, which probably a normal thing for Roblox, since whenever I get inside a Roblox Studio it always crashes at some point. I don't know why it does this. But Roblox Studio is probably not responding and going down, which is normal for Roblox, but it's okay. We could wait, and it's going to be more polished, so very epic. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. This news was huge, so I really don't know what I'm putting inside the thumbnail because there's going to be a lot inside the thumbnail. So hopefully the thumbnail that you get looks good. But yeah, hope y'all have an amazing rest of your day. God bless. See ya.
I think all the emo kids are gonna like hard boiled, not gonna lie.